Our final film today is Demolition.
Yeah, so Demolition's a film directed by Jean-Marc Vallee, who did Dallas Buyers Club, which is one of the high points of the McConaissance, where he won an Oscar for it, McConaughey, and Wild, which is probably Reese Witherspoon's has come back, one of my favourite performances of last year by her, and this time he's back with Demolition, where Jake Gyllenhaal plays a banker whose wife dies in a car crash. However, when he's in the hospital, when she's died on the intensive care ward, he's trying to get some candy out of the machine. However, the machine breaks, and he starts writing letters to a customer service rep, and he eventually starts getting really personal with these letters, and Naomi Watts plays this customer service rep, and he starts to sort of open up, and she starts to get fascinated with him, and eventually they meet up, and she, along with her son, they sort of help him guide and make his life better as they demolish his old life and his marriage piece by piece so he can grow as a person. Now, this is probably Jake Gyllenhaal's most understated role I've seen him in quite a while, because he has sort of played more extreme roles in recent years. I mean, Southpaw was obviously loud and proud
Very
boxer, like
extreme,
ripped, Nightcrawler, creepy, enemy, mentally unstable. This time it's just a guy who's lost his wife in a marriage and he doesn't quite know how to process it. And I really enjoyed this because it's like a really... It's not a subtle film in how it sort of talks about how grief is dealt with in terms of marriage. Obviously, I could never relate to losing someone like that in a marriage, but just the fact that it deals with the grief in that way, it's just so refreshing to see that he sort of he doesn't know how to process it really, and it's a really great performance by him as he sort of unwinds. I mean, this Naomi Watts' son, his character is really amazing. It's a really mature performance by him, and he's sort of struggling with sort of his identity because he feels like he might be gay, but he's sort of realising that he's not really getting. The exact quote by Naomi Watts in the film is that he looks 12, he is 15, he acts 21, and that's why she's worried for him, because she is her husband, who fathered the son, is the man who owns the candy company, well, the vending machine company, and their marriage is on the rocks and they're splitting up, and it's all very... So they're all coming from different directions, all the different characters, and I love how the themes of the film ruminate on moving on demolishing your life piece by piece, and on the fact that sometimes you just got to notice things that weren't there, and just the fact that Jake Gyllenhaal plays this so nicely. It is not subtle, like I say, but it's a really enjoyable ride. 3 really great central performances. I loved Chris Cooper as well as Jake Gyllenhaal's wife's father. Really good there, and I love to see how the story progressed bit by bit into its natural conclusion. None of it felt fake, none of it felt unearned, and I love the fact that all the themes tied together really nicely in the end. I think it was really intelligent in the way it sort of deciphered the fact that the kid was similar to Jake Gyllenhaal's character, and how Naomi Watts was feeling a lot of that as well, and it all was really smartly done, and I think the ending really stood out for me as... Especially, I mean, it could have been overplayed a lot more, but I think they did the right choice in how it ended, because it fits with the rest of the tone of the drama and the themes that they try to explore. So really recommended by me.
I didn't see it as being ill, and as I say that, I'm like, I'm ill.
Terrible person for missing it.
Well, and I was looking forward to it as well. It's a shame, but I will try and catch up in the next few weeks. But I'm a fan of Vallee's work. I like Wild quite a lot, and I was looking forward to this. Gyllenhaal is a performer who's interested me, and I mean, I've heard that this film's quite glib. Like, the script is glib.
I don't feel that at all. I think it was very. I think it did try to do what it was invested. I think it did try to make us invested in that way. Like, it wasn't overdone. Like, I think that's the best way to put it. It didn't feel cheap at all. This felt like real drama.
Fair enough. I will endeavour to catch up with it as soon as I'm well again, which is hopefully soon, because I've just got too much work to do.
Don't die.
I can't afford to be ill for this long.